Alright, somebody asked me how I make a tailpiece out of a fork. What I do is just take an old kitchen fork, I drill a hole here so that I can bolt it to the back of the banjo, and I take a grinder and I grind the handle of the fork off, and then once it's stuck on the back of the banjo here, I take me a pair of pliers and just bend these over so I can hang my strings on here. There's 4 tines here and 5 strings. I usually put the 5th string and the 4th string on the same time because the 4th string rarely ever breaks because it's so heavy. I put the 5th string on top because it's going to break before the 4th string does, and that way I don't have to lift the 4th string off if I need to change the 5th string. And that's how I do it. And that's what I'm going to do right now, make me a little tailpiece out of this old fork. Alrighty, here is the tailpiece after I'm finished with it that I made out of a fork. I'm trying to get an angle where you can actually see it pretty well. And basically, you know, it's this kitchen fork. I bend these tines over and bring them back up. I don't think I've ever made 2 exactly alike because, you know, I just bending them with a pair of pliers and they wind up being bent in different spots. But that's a pretty decent one. It works out good. And you know, a tailpiece will cost you money if you've got to buy one, and if you can get by without buying one and save you a little money, I mean, that's a cool thing, especially when you're making gas can banjos. And well, like this banjo is a good example. Somebody gave me the pot. I had the head left over somewhere. I don't know if I can't remember if these hooks were with this or if they came off of something else. The neck is a, you know, pretty cheap neck, and you know, I just threw it all together. It's basically very simple and almost nothing to it, but it's workable, and I don't have a lot of money in it. Sounds a little better after it's set a day or 2. You know, it's no Dynaflow or anything like that, but it's okay. So, I mean, I'm not complaining, and so I hope that answers your question about how to make a tailpiece out of a fork. Have a nice day.